And moving on to other news, people with doubtful integrity should not be made judges, says Law Minister Veerappa-Moily. He sent back recommendations of many judges. He spoke to Shekhar Gupta on Walk the Talk.
The Judicial Accountability Bill?
Yeah.
I believe you've now taken the higher judiciary's concern into account?
Yeah, you know, we have only now Judicial Inquiry Act of 1968.
Right.
That provides only for impeachment.
Right.
That's the extreme punishment. That's why the
and almost impossible to
impossible. You know, till all the 62 years, not even a single judge was punished under that.
Right.
That means it is ineffective. We have to add a lot of teeth into it. Not only on an extreme punishment, there are many methods. Judiciary in their own full bench, Supreme Court, have decided that you have to certain values to be maintained by the judges, some virtues to be maintained, some sort of standard to be maintained. It is their own decision, but they are not enforceable. Now I have incorporated them in this, where the standards and accountability will be incorporated in this by a law, and it will become enforceable. Then the next question will be the punishment. There will be, I have provided a graded punishment to them. Then ultimately, no judge, when it comes into place, this is a very revolutionary step. When this bill will become an act, the day will come, not even a single tainted advocate or a judge can become a high court judge, or he cannot be promoted. And at no time, any judge can slip away from the chosen path which is given to them, with the kind of a standard to be maintained. So I think I would rather say it is not only minimizing corruption in the judiciary, even the perception of corruption would be removed.
But have you got the agreement of the higher judiciary on this bill now?
Whatever I do, I don't confront judiciary. I will have an understanding. Even the judges and the judiciary want certain standards and accountability, which they have been pronouncing from time to time in various judgments of the Supreme Court. What I have done, through this act, I have practically codified what they wanted to be done.
I know that you don't confront them in public, but you've sent back more judges' appointments than 3 law ministers before you.
It is again in the best interest of, the keeping up.
I believe you've sent back almost half the appointments?
I must have sent many such proposals back, pointing out the lacunae in this.
Right.
How, they also don't want, the people with the doubtful integrity to be the judges. Once they enter the judges, it is once a judge, always a judge.
Right.
That has become the practice. That regime also should disappear. Once a judge, he has to maintain his integrity as a judge throughout. That's why, there are certain, it is from the disclosed from their own decision of the collegium. We must have sent back to them for a reconsideration. And many a time, I'm happy that,
What is the strike rate? If you send 10 back, how many do they then? On how many cases do they accept your doubt?
That is a secret between us. We don't disclose.
Not even open to RTI? No. We should check out RTI.
RTI, these matters are not given to the RTI.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to catch you off guard. But they accept your doubts in many cases.
Many cases. I must tell you, the judges, the judiciary is interested in reform. Judiciary is interested in maintaining the standard and the accountability. Judiciary is necessarily, respond to all that norms of integrity which is required by the public.
Cuba.com